Hello and how are you? Welcome back to Runinga Langata. Today in this video, I want to bring to you the top 10 most protected presidents in Africa. Number 10, Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. Abdel Fattah el-Sisi is the current president of Egypt. He took the office back in 2014. He has been the ruling president for 8 years. Before ascending to power, he was serving in the military. His motorcade includes a 2013 Mercedes S-Class with a unique black license plate. Egypt has one of the most powerful military in Africa, which guarantees him being one of the most protected presidents in Africa. At least 10 bodyguards that are always in pursuit of him while in the public eyes. His motorcade comprises of 2 Mercedes-Benz, a Land Cruiser, and fast motorbikes. Number 6. King Mohammed VI. While traveling across difficult terrain, King of Morocco uses a Range Rover and an armed Mercedes S500 to navigate the terrains. He is always followed by 20 motorcycles, and his motorcade always includes an ambulance. He is thought to be the richest president in Africa. Number 8. Emmerson Mnangagwa. Emmerson Mnangagwa is the ruling president of Zimbabwe. His security details has been massively strengthened, especially while in official business inside or outside the country. This is understandably because of how the former president Robert Mugabe was thrown out of power through a military coup. Mnangagwa, who is 80 years of age now, travels in armored vehicles while being trailed by numerous presidential guards riding fast motorcycles. Number 7. Alassane Ouattara. He has been ruling Cote d'Ivoire, also known as Ivory Coast, as the president of the country since he came into power in 2010. Currently, he is among the most protected ruling presidents in the African continent. He is escorted by heavily armed security personnel whenever he gets in or outside the country, or even just in a normal day in the country until he gets out of the sight of the general public. Heavily armored presidential guards follows his presidential vehicle on foot. Whenever he goes, a company of fast motorbikes and a Land Cruiser accompany him, forming one of the most stunning presidential motorcade. Number 9. Paul Biya. Paul Biya is the current ruling president of the Republic of Cameroon. His Excellency Paul Biya has been the only ruling president of Cameroon for 37 years, making him the most powerful and one of the richest presidents in Africa. Number 5. Cyril Ramaphosa. Cyril Ramaphosa is the 5th democratic elected president of South Africa. He is one of the most protected ruling presidents in Africa. He became the president back in 2018 after the resignation of former President Jacob Zuma on allegations of corruption. When South African president is engaged in official business, his entourage includes an armored motorcade and heavily armored presidential guards. Number 4. Paul Kagame. Paul Kagame is the ruling president of Rwanda since he got into power in the year 2000. Before he became the president, he led the Rwanda Patriotic Front, a rebel group that was based in Uganda and invaded Rwanda in 1990, where they participated in a Rwanda civil war as one of the opposing sides. He later became part of the military that put an end to the genocide that was happening in the country. Before he became the president, he was also the vice president and the Minister of Defense from 1994 until 2000, when the title of the vice vice president was abolished. Number 3. William Ruto. William Samoei Ruto is the newly elected president of Kenya who came into office in August 2022 after winning the election against the country's long-term opposition leader Raila Odinga. He typically travels in a Mercedes limousine or a Toyota L200 depending on the situation. The cars are armored and specifically created to deter explosives and gunfires. Number 2. Mamadi Doumbouya. Mamadi Doumbouya is a Guinean military leader who presided over the nation temporarily since October 1, 2021. He led a coup that overthrew Alpha Conde on September 5, 2021. He is a member of a Guinean Special Forces group and a former French legionnaire. He doesn't put up with any crap because he has some security expertise. In terms of battle, not luxury, the presidential motorcade of Guinea is quite hefty. He travels by air in helicopter and on the ground in Humvees. He is protected at all costs by bodyguards who surrounds him. Number 1. King Mswati III. King Mswati III has ruled Switzerland since 1986. He is known of going shirtless in public as a sign of respect to African culture and beliefs. He has a reputation of engaging polygamy and had 15 wives as of the previous year. His motorcade is made up of high-speed motorcycles and heavily armed security personnel.